Good morning, everyone. In today's class, we are going to study about the topic number 2, the origin of the state, section 1. As you all know, in the previous section, we have already studied about the how the world politics is originated. I will give you the introduction first, then we'll go on to the concept. In today's concept, we are going to study about the introduction, definition of the state, then the important elements of the state, and in the later part, we are going to study about the what are the theories which are responsible for the origin of the state. Okay, now let's begin this section. As you all know, man is the social animal. He cannot live in isolation. Isolation means he cannot live alone because he is not self sufficient. In order to fulfill his needs, he started to live in a collective life which is called as society. To create a society, we need some kind of political institution which includes rules, regulations, and law, which help us to live a happy life. Hence, the concept of political institution came into existence, and Aristotle said that man is a both political and social animal. And the political science is the one of the oldest subject which help us to study about the political life of the man. And coming on to the nature of the politics, politics is not only the institution of governance, but it is the mechanism, means a process which help us to achieve the goals of this society. It includes many subfields like environmental politics and international relations and so on. Now, the world politics is derived from the Greek word polis, which means city state. And the Greek philosophers believe that it includes all the activities of the state because people of Greek never made a differentiate between the social and the political life. According to them, the study of politics include all like study of men, morality, and so on. So this is all about how the politics is originated, and due to the politics the society came into existence. Due to that political institution came into existence. Due to that societies came into existence, and after that state came into existence. Now we'll see what is the meaning of this state. You know, the state has a many different meaning according to various philosophers. According to Greek, it is a polis, as I've told you earlier. Polis means city state, and Romans called it as civitas and republic. In the medieval period, Christians called it as Commonwealth, and in the 16th century, Machiavelli called it as Stato. Now let's have a look at point number second. The definition of this state means what is the actual meaning of the state. It is a community of a person permanently occupying a definite territory, legally independent of external control, and possess a own government which create the administrates of law all over the person and the group. Basically, state is a community of people who occupy a certain territory to live their life, which is legally independent from external control, and it has its own political institution to enforce the rules, regulations, and laws on a person and the group. Now, third point, elements of this state. There are four basic elements of this state. In that, first and basic element is population, second one territory, third one government, fourth one sovereignty. To create a state, territory is very important. Then comes population. Later on, when people start to stay in a firm place for a longer duration, they themselves create the government, and obviously, after creating the government, they will get a supreme power. Now let's have a look at what is the meaning of territory. Territory is nothing but a definite area of a Earth's surface on which population resides. Next, second one, what is population? Population is considerable group of human beings. Now, government. It is a political institution through which law is enforced, state is expressed and administrated. Now, point number 4, what is this sovereignty? Sovereignty is nothing but a supremacy of the state all over the individuals and the association, independence of state from the external control. Now let's have a look at what are the theories responsible for the origin of the state. In that, first and foremost theory is divine theory. Earlier in the ancient period, human beings believed that state is the product of divine creation, where the God has created the state and appointed the king as its representative. Next comes force theory, according to which the state is the product of the force, where two different individual, a group of strong and weak, always fight for a power. Next, some socialists believe that state is a product of exploitation of labors by the capitalist. Now, a most important and accepted theory is theory of social contract, when people come together to live a collective life to fulfill their basic needs. They are absolutely interdependent on each other for exchange of services. They came into conclusion that they should give a power in the hands of wise men, and he will look after all the aspects of the states, like his main duty is to protect the people and look after the welfare of the people. This is the social contract theory. Now last theory is which is probably happened in 4th century in ancient India, and this theory was originated by the one of the famous statesmen of India, none other than Kautilya. According to him, to form a state we need um, seven elements, which he called it as Saptanga theory. And the seven elements are: first one, king. King is the main element of the state. He used to look after the welfare of the people, and he used to protect them from the danger. To become a king, he has suggested some qualities like king should be courageous, brave, educated, and he should be native and belong to the noble family. Later on, second element is ministers. The king should consist of councils of ministers around 7 to 10 who used to assist them in implementation of the public policy and administrative matters. Then comes Janapada, means population. People should be loyal to their king. They should be hardworking and ready to sacrifice their life for the sake of the king. And in return, king should also treat his subjects like his own children. Next comes the fort, means for the sake of the protection, king should have the fort around his state, which should be in the safer place like dense forest. Next comes after Durga, he should have the well established military system. He should means he should have, for the sake of the protection, he should have a well built disciplined army, and they should be well trained and paid, and he should think of the soldiers and for their betterment, and in return soldiers are ready to sacrifice their life for the uh, king. Now after soldier, that is after military, comes kosha, means treasure, which is considered as the life and blood of the kingdom, because finance source is very much important in terms of improvement. We need lots of money to implement the policies and to pay the salaries for the education, hospitals, building infrastructure, etc. Sources are connected in the various form in the methods of the taxes, and taxes can be paid in both the forms cash and kind, and tax officers were appointed to collect the tax, and after this king can receive the plenty of amount as the penalty from his enemy, and he can plunder his territory of the enemies. Now, last but not the least, that is Mitra. Mitra is friend. King should maintain a good relation with everybody, with the family, friends of his forefathers, fathers, and friends should always be loyal to king and ready to help in the case of danger. So this is all about the origin of the state, definition, important elements, and the theories. I hope you have understood today's section. If you have any doubts, please be free to ask in the comment section. In the text box, you can post your comments. I will definitely answer them in my upcoming section. And please do subscribe to my channel for more interesting and informative videos in the upcoming section. See you all tomorrow. Till then, take care and stay safe.